my God, the nicest man I've ever met in my life.
I was a student for Steven back in early 2020, just prior to COVID.
I did a 4th year practicum with Steven during my schooling.
He definitely gave me the confidence I needed to, finish up practicum, graduate, and start my career.
I was very fortunate to have worked with him early on in my career for about the first 2 years.
Pretty much has influenced most of my practice going forward, I would say at this point now. You only learn so much from your education. 70% to 80% of this job is learned through your practicum. Steven helps people get up to that 100%. He shows them what it is to be a pharmacist.
There's one thing to read in a textbook of how to take care of patients and another to actually apply it in practice. And the way that he goes about his day-to-day operation as a pharmacist, he really exemplifies what a pharmacist truly should be. He embodies patient care. He's always willing to go above and beyond. And just seeing that in a day-to-day interaction really rubbed off on me, and it actually kind of helps with my practice. To this day, I thank Steven just for my communication skills with patients.
He just showed me what it's like to be really patient or client-focused and client-directed, and spending that one-on-one time with a client can truly make a difference in that person's life.
Especially in a small town, you're dealing with these patients on a daily basis. You basically know that every time you speak with a patient, you are truly impacting their lives.
People are your most valuable asset, whether it's your team or your clients that come into the pharmacy. They're your most valuable asset, and you can't forget that. And I think sometimes in the world of pharmacy, where we're so busy and it can be hectic, we forget that.
I was always told from Steven that there is no limits in pharmacy. Like, if it is in the patient's best interest, that is what we need to do. We are the regulators of what is in the patient's best interest. So I think that has really allowed me to open up my practice. It's allowed me to do things that I think a lot of pharmacists regularly wouldn't do. I feel Steven empowered me to put the patient first every single time.
So I can't emphasize enough the rarity of having someone who wears all the hats, where he's independent pharmacy owner, has worked with the college, is involved actively in the community.
When you're an owner of the pharmacy, when you're a preceptor for students, understanding how to have that presence, not only leading by example in terms of your work ethic, but having that effective communication in terms of telling people, where they can improve in certain areas, but also highlighting the areas that they're doing well in and things like that, and encouraging them.
For me, mentorship is more about how many people I can touch, how many people I can help. And if the people after me can be better than me, then that's my legacy. It doesn't matter whether I'm remembered or not, but it matters how many people that you touch. And you can do that through the people that have mentored you, and then passing that on to the next generation, if we say, to hopefully build on that and be better than me, and do some really good things.